Late for lunch, the Prime Minister has a question for fellow leaders. Can we take our clothes off? It's so hot. We all have to show we're tougher than Putin, he says. We've got to get the bare-chested horseback riding display, says Canada's leader Justin Trudeau. We've got to show them our pecs, says the Prime Minister. They may be mocking the Russian leader, but he'd already sent his message ahead of this summit. 14 cruise missile attacks against the Ukrainian capital.
Mr. President, was the rocket strike on Kyiv a deliberate provocation to the G7?
If he heard the question, President Biden wasn't answering, but had a second chance later.
Mr. President, do you have a reaction to the Russian missile strikes on the apartment building in Kyiv?
More and more barbarism, he answered. As the war grinds into a fifth month, G7 leaders know they must project unity against that barbarism.
Good message is that we all made it to stay united, which obviously Putin never expected.
And that was in no small part because of you.
Boris Johnson and Emmanuel Macron were at pains to show they get on, even if they haven't seen eye to eye on negotiating with Vladimir Putin. This was another chance for the Prime Minister to leave his domestic troubles behind as he strides the world stage. But he's using the summit to urge other leaders to give Ukrainians what they need to win.
The price of allowing Putin to succeed, to hack off huge parts of Ukraine, to continue with his program of conquest, that price will be far, far higher, and everybody here understands that.
It's a long way from this picture postcard setting, but Ukraine's war and its consequences overshadow this summit, worsening the chances of recession and soaring inflation and threatening mass hunger in the third world. Another casualty of war could be G7 efforts to tackle climate change. The German hosts are reportedly trying to water down plans to end the financing of overseas fossil fuel projects as they try and wean themselves off Russian energy. The longer the war goes on, the greater the pressure on these leaders to stand together and not buckle in the face of Putin's aggression.